When Santa knows that you've been naughty, that might be the face he makes. Oh my gosh. Well, this was a fun one to do. I really just set out to do a Santa Claus picture. And I guess I got Santa Claus, but I think he looks annoyed. I think well, I really tried. I tried to do a happy Santa, and it just came out looking like this guy. And I'm going to ask for your help. I don't know what to title it. I mean, should I call it How Not to Paint Santa? Do you think How Not to Paint Santa? Or How to Paint Santa when you're naughty? How to Paint Santa for the naughty boys and girls. Oh my gosh. Does he look mean, or does he look inquisitive, or does he look like really like intelligent maybe? I don't know, man. Maybe that's an intelligent look I got going there. And what's with that big old fluffy hood? Wow, I gave him a big hood. See, now this is evidence here, by the way, that when I paint stuff, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've said that so many times. I'm going to have to do another one because I want a happy Santa. But I must tell you that I kind of like this one. I don't know why. Because clearly, I think this Santa would scare some kids. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to call this video, well, you already know it because if you're looking at the video, you've seen the title. But I'm thinking about calling it How Not to Paint Santa Claus. Or How to Paint Santa when he's not happy. Or How to Paint Santa on a bad day. Or how to paint Santa if his sleigh has a flat, oh, they don't have tires, right? How to paint Santa if one of his reindeer is not behaving. How to paint Santa when he's mad at Rudolph or mad at Blitzen. I don't know all the names. Anyway, this was fun. I will tell you, this was fun. Hey, and you want to know something? That's the best part about doing art. It's fun. And there was no reference photo. If there was, then I obviously didn't do a good job. I just thought, in my head, I thought, well, how hard could it be? You got 2 eyes and a nose, and everything else is hair and clothing. There's not much else, to Santa. And I wasn't even going to put red in it at first. I just thought, well, let me keep it blue and gray. And then I thought, well, maybe red will cheer it up a little bit, but it didn't. He still looks like the Santa Claus. That's the not so happy Santa Claus. The not so jolly old elf. All right, that was fun. All right, I'll show you how I did it. If you want to see it, I don't know. It's kind of fun though. So, all right, thank you for watching. If this is your first time, I don't always get them right. If this is your first time, first of all, welcome. Second of all, the one thing I say all the time is that I promised from the very beginning that I would paint cards with the camera on, and just the good, the bad, and the ugly all gets shown. I am going to be completely transparent, and I've done that. If you look back at some of the artwork I've done on this channel, some of them are real doozies. This is not a doozy. This is an okay painting, actually. It just doesn't look like a happy Santa. See, now if it wasn't supposed to be Santa, if it was just supposed to be some guy, then maybe it'll be okay. But the fact that it's supposed to be Santa, wow. Okay, I'm carrying on too much. Let me show you how I painted that right now. All right, let's get started on our Santa Claus. I think I'll make him kind of off-center, like right there. There's the edge of his hat and the big part in the back of his hat. And see if we can get it looking like a good Santa Claus. A good Santa Claus. It had to happen eventually. You have to do at least one Santa Claus if you're going to have a collection of Christmas cards. I guess you don't have to. You don't have to, but I wanted to. So this is my opportunity to do a Santa Claus. There's really not much to Santa Claus if you think about it, as far as his face goes, because he's got so much hair between his beard and his eyebrows, and then of course the hair on his head is usually covered by a big old fluffy hat, and his beard is just like everywhere. His beard is just unbelievably large. So we want to make a happy Santa. So I'm using an orange pencil, colored pencil, to do this one. And let's see if we can get it looking like a good Santa Claus. Santa Claus that we know, from what I understand, was actually a creation of the Coca-Cola company. Did you ever hear that? That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true, but I mean the artwork that we know of as Santa Claus today. Let's see if we can get him looking like a good Santa Claus. Let's see if we can get it looking like Santa. There we go. There's our Santa. I think I basically have him there. And of course he's got a big old bunch of hair coming around here. And his fur coat, of course. And I want this background to be kind of magical, so. Alright, well that sketch took about 4 minutes. Now let's see if we can work the paint into it. And I think the best thing to do would be to start with a very light orange. Very, very light. Let me find a nice orange here and lighten it up with the water. Maybe we can add a little pink to it. Just a little bit, just very watered down. There we go. Very watered down. And we'll come back to it after it dries. So that's going to be the light, even though it's dark right now up against the white. That'll be our light skin tone right there. There we go. That's good enough, believe it or not. Now let's go ahead and add some of that dark blue in the back. What is this? That's a green. What is this? How about this? let's use this and get it all, let the watercolor do its thing. Yeah, that's good. Get it all watered down. Get it bluish green. Maybe keep some white spots in there, just for the effect. Yeah, we'll have a Santa Claus. We haven't had a Santa Claus card yet. I was kind of shying away from it because there's so many, I don't know, there's so many different things about Santa Claus. As far as his image, I mean, I don't mean the legend of the man or the legend of Santa Claus. I mean, you have so many different looks, you know. He's got a very some of them are cartoony looking, and some of them are very old world looking, you know what I mean? So there's all kinds of Santa Clauses, and I didn't know where I wanted to go. And that's really not like me, because I usually just go for it and I don't worry about it. But for some reason I thought I should stay away from Santa Claus, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do it. You know why? Because I went to church today, and somebody asked me if I was going to have a Santa Claus in the mix. So it's as simple as that. All right, now let's I want to get the eyes in there before I do anything else. I know that's not the way I normally would do it, but I think I want to do that. Let me just get some, hopefully I get this right. Let's just leave it like that. I'm not so sure I like that, but I figured if I got it in there, then I could always work around it. All right, let's go ahead and put a little bit of dark around his fur. Cut a little bit of here under his mouth. Okay. All right, let's get some shadows now on this side of his face. This side of his nose. Here in his eye. Just carefully spread it around. go. Let's get some of this Alright, let me let it dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm going to work a little bit with some gouache now. Just get a little bit of white, mix it with some of this. Just get some of this orange in there. Water it down a lot. There we go. Okay, let's get some red in there. Get some red onto Santa Claus. Because, after all, he wears a red suit, right? So let's get him some red in there. See how it looks. See how it works out. A little bit of red. There we go. Here we go. Get that red in there for Santa Claus. Because he has a red suit. That's what I always heard anyway. Alright. Put a little bit of red here. And his shoulders. Put a little bit of rosy red cheeks on him. Okay. There we go. It's Santa Claus. There's some of his red suit right there. Right now he looks like an angry Santa Claus. I have to make him look happy somehow. Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. Oh no. Can't have him looking angry. Let's see if I can fix that. Alright. Maybe a little bit better mustache, huh? Let's go ahead and add some white now. Let's go ahead and make some white. Big old white eyebrows. Let's exaggerate them a little bit. Now let's get that mustache looking a little bit more. I think the mustache might be the key to the happy look, huh? Maybe a pointed mustache. Maybe a little bit squintier eyes. He's smiling. Let's make him smile better. Alright, let's get some of these. I don't know about him. I'm not sure about him yet. Try to make him smile. Come on, Santa. We need a smile on you. Yikes. I don't want to scare the kids. No. Oh, wow. I promised you when I started this channel that I would show you the good and the bad and the ugly. I'd show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. A furry hat. Let's get some more hair coming over here. He just lets his hair grow. He is an old hippie. Santa Claus is an old hippie. One of the original hippies, right? Alright, let's get some highlights over here on his shoulder. Alright, now I'm not sure what to do with him. I feel like he needs a bigger eyeball right there. Let's get some really dark tones right there. See if I can make that eyeball look better. Gotta get it. Gotta get it really, really dark. Okay. Does he look happy yet? Is he happy? I'm not sure if he's a happy Santa or not. Yeah, let's give him big eyebrows. Big. Big eyebrows. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Santa Claus, you have a very interesting look, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and have a little fun with the background now that we got, so I guess we got Santa done. I don't know. Let's just have some fun with this. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. He's definitely an interesting looking Santa Claus. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh no. He's standing someplace mysterious. The background is mysterious. It's wisterious. Yeah, no reindeer on this one. No reindeer, no Mrs. Claus, no cookies, no no even Christmas gifts. But no elves. No elves on this one. Just an interesting looking Santa Claus, that's all. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this Santa Claus? Is he weird looking? Is he a good looking Santa Claus? I know a Santa Claus, by the way. I actually personally know a guy who is unbelievably looking like Santa Claus. I mean, he really does, all year long. And at Christmas time, he works that. He puts the suit on, and I guess he gets paid sometimes to do it, but he looks like him naturally. It's an amazing thing. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just to have fun with this, go ahead and just get ahead some snowflakes. Why not? Hey, it's a Christmas card. It's snowing and Santa Claus is ready to deliver some gifts. Let's go ahead and put some snowflakes on him. He's looking at us now. I did something. I'm not sure how I did it, but now it looks like he's looking at the camera. So, for what it's worth, you saw me do it, and you know that I messed up on it. But guess what? I'm going to keep it the way it is. and put it in the pile of cards that go to the church for the Christmas auction, or the art auction. It's not a Christmas auction really, it's just an art auction. But it's, it's close to Christmas time, so that's why I want to make sure I get some Christmas cards in there. All right, well there's our there's our Santa Claus. Let me spread around the colors on the back like I like to do, and then we'll call it a done picture, a done card. Well, that was fun. Did you guys enjoy watching that? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I didn't really get Santa Claus, but, well, I did. I mean, he just looks like he's having an off day or something. So, you know what? Anybody who sees it is probably going to say, that's Santa Claus. But there's something different about him. Look at all that red on the back of the card. Oh my God. Yeah, look at all that red. Well, Santa, what's the matter with you, Santa? I'll try to make it pink so it's not so red. I'll add some white in there. There we go. Just match some of that in there. All right, let me let it dry and I'll be right back. Well, okay, I'm okay with it, I guess. I really thought I was going to make a Santa Claus without using red. I really thought like a blue and gray Santa would be fun and pretty. But I ended up making a Santa Claus that I find very interesting, actually. It's an interesting looking Santa Claus. I'm not so sure if I trust him. But anyway, there he is. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do another one. I'm going to have to redeem myself. But that's it. Should I call this video How Not to Paint Santa Claus? That might be an idea. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.